Hey everyone, how's it going? It's time for the first video game garage sale pickup video of the year. I went a couple weeks ago. I didn't really find much. I didn't make a video. It's just a few loose odds and ends, like 360 stuff. I went with my son. I ended up just giving it all to him to play. But this past weekend, I made the biggest score of my entire life, hands down. Possibly one of the biggest scores on YouTube for people collecting video games and going out video game hunting from a garage sale. When I found it, I called CGR right away. He was in disbelief. I sent him pictures. I was in shock. I literally, after I found this stuff, I couldn't really even function. I couldn't go to the next sale. I was just in utter disbelief. So I'll show you that last, of course, because I actually found it last. But I'll get to what I found this weekend. So first, at one stop I made, somebody bought the PS2 with a bunch of games, but left in-box iToy. It was the only thing they had video game related. I asked how much they want. They said give them $1. So got an iToy, it has the game inside, plus the actual camera. I've never had one before, I don't think. Maybe I found one loose or something. But I've never used one, but hopefully somebody can find a use for that. And then I went to a community sale where I found my huge score. But earlier on, I found this. And this made me happy right off the bat. Like, I was thrilled. I thought this is going to be a good day. I don't usually find this kind of stuff like this. But it made me happy. Since the last week, like I said, I only found PS2 and Xbox 360 games. So I found a CIB Game Boy SP. It's a silver one. It's a good shape. Everything's in there. The manuals, the charger. The guy kept good condition. He actually, right here, I'm not sure if you can see it, there's a bit of tape on there because he had the original receipt taped to it. So I grabbed that. And there are some games. Do the loose games first. There's Mario and Pinball Land. What's this one? Ultimate Spider-Man. Cats. And there's some box games. This one, the box didn't really make it, but Monkey Ball Jr. There's Superman Countdown to Apocalypse. Backyard Hockey. Pokemon Pinball, and Sonic Advance 2. And the guy wanted $20 for that. He was firm on that because it was about 7:30 in the morning and the sale didn't start till 8. He was setting up early. So I scooped that, $20, fine. Now, at the house where I got my big score, when I got it, since I was in so much shock, I didn't ask if they had anything else. I pretty much grabbed it, went to my car and sat down in shock. But I did end up going back about 5-10 minutes later and I asked if she had anything else and she pulled this down. Now I think they had a store at some point, I'm not sure. So, because they had, you'll see. Anyways, she brought this box that had brand new old stock, but it's like Atari. This says they're joysticks. This one says for Commodore, Amiga, Atari, Sears Arcade, everything, home computer systems. So there was 1, 2, 3 of those called the Boss. There was these ones called TAC 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. They're all brand new, never used. Wait, maybe there's more. Nope, that's it for those. There's this one called the Analog Edge. It's got 3 buttons. There's that one there too. There's these ones called the Slick Stick. It's just a small little one. These are all higher end. I did look them up. Used, most of these are selling for about 30-40 bucks on eBay. There was 2 of those. This box is a little bit more rough, but I'm going to be selling these probably at the Waterloo video game swap, so I could pay for all the Nintendo stuff I've already prearranged. But these, I'm not going to be selling them for 30-40 bucks because, you know, I don't think anyone wants them for the in-box. I'm going to be selling them as like usable joysticks, because if you have an Atari or any of these other systems and you want a good joystick, these are brand new, the higher end ones, so those will be for sale. And then these 2 items go with my huge score I'm going to get to right now, but they're TurboGrafx extension cables, brand new. There's 2 of them. So I got this whole crate. The lady said things are $1 each, or I could have the whole box. So I've got the whole box for 10 bucks, which was a steal. I was super happy with that. So get to clear this off and get to the what you've probably come here to see. So everyone keeps asking me online, what's the story, what's the story, what's the story? The story is, it was a huge community sale. I went up the driveway, really nothing. The lady was an older lady, like, you know, in her 50s. She was setting everything up, running around, talking to her neighbors and things, and I walked into the garage because there's still some boxes, and I looked down and I saw this. So I kind of freaked out. I picked it up. I called to her. She was talking to her friend, and then her husband said, "Oh, this guy's trying to talk to you." I said, "How much are these?" And she said, "They're $1 each, or take them all, the whole box away for 15 bucks. So I gave her the 15 bucks, and like I said, I went back to my car, and I was all messed up, but I'll try and show it a little bit here. It's a whole box. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera. I can't really tell from here, but I'm going to pull them out. It's a whole box of sealed TurboGrafx 16 games. Now, I sold some of the doubles already. I sold 8 of them to Star Soldier. If you haven't seen his channel, I'll put a link to it in the description. He holds probably over, I don't know exactly the numbers, but well over 200 video game world records. Most of them are on the TurboGrafx 16. He's the Air Zonk world champ, if you've seen his videos. He drove down right away, Monday morning, drove all the way to Cambridge to meet me, and he bought 8 of the games. Most of them were doubles. So I'll show you what I have, and then I'll tell you what he bought. So one of the ones he already got was Ys Books 1 and 2, sealed. There was 3 of them. Okay? Sealed Turbo Games. My mind is still, when I look at these, I still can't believe I have them. There's Valis 2. 2 of them sealed. One was unwrapped, one was open. That's one of the ones Star Soldier took. He made a video of his pickups from the TurboGrafx, so you can also watch his video to see what he got. JB Harold Murder Club. There was 3 of them sealed. That's another one that Star Soldier took. There's Drop Off sealed. Bravo Man. Again, I'm not going to keep saying it. They're all sealed. Here's one of the big money titles. Psychosis. 2 of them. Brand new. We got Last Alert. There's 3 of those. Like I said, these people must have had a store because doubles of brand new games. They're written on with the price and everything. Should be a couple more of these. Well, there's Magical Dinosaur Tour. There's Final Zone 2. There's Silent Debuggers. There's a lot of Super Volleyball. There was 5, but Star Soldier needed one for his collection. There's Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detectives. There's 3 of those. There's Cybercore. There's 3 Fighting Streets for the TurboGrafx CD. In another TurboGrafx CD game, there's 2 Monster Layers. I also had Newtopia. That was another one Star Soldier grabbed. And the other one that wasn't a double was Champions Forever Boxing. That one was open. He took that one for his collection too. Now, I paid $15 for all these. I've never, ever once, in all my garage sale videos, even before I was making videos, have ever found a TurboGrafx 16 game loose in its CD case. Well, jewel case, because they're obviously not CDs, but like any TurboGrafx 16 games whatsoever. And I came across these. So some people are saying I'm lucky, some people saying I'm persistent. I think it's a mix of both, because as you know, I go garage selling every Saturday, rain or shine, when it's garage sale season, as much as I can, whenever I can. So to come across this score was absolutely insane. Let alone the joysticks plus these. You know, if I can remember what house she was at, I like to go back and give her some extra cash and thank her, and also ask if she has anything else. But I'm going to try and remember what house she's at, because it was at a giant community sale and I was literally just driving around everywhere. But anyways, that's my biggest score of my entire life. Like I said, probably one of the best scores to date for garage sales. A video game price chart of these, they're worth well over $3,000 to $4,000 US, which is even more Canadian, which is good for us. But yeah, they're all going to be going up for sale or for trade. As you know, I want NES stuff, so if you have NES stuff and you want some of this, let me know. But this was an incredible find. I'm still coming to grips with it, but awesome find. One of the best I've ever had. So anyways, until next time, till the next video, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.